Hey guys, it's Trixie, and today I want to show you my bullet journal setup for 2019. This is it, the bullet journal I'm gonna use in 2019. Since my old journal is almost full and lots of things happen in my life, I felt it's the right time to start a new one. The last one I used was this sand-colored one, and this time I chose a blue one. This time I chose the blue bullet journal because you guys know that I love the sea, I love the north of Germany, and I love Hamburg, so the blue color kinda stands for this Nordic theme. And honestly, I'm a bit afraid to show you what kind of design I chose because it's super minimalistic. You guys know that I'm a mom of two and I have lots and lots of things to do, so I just don't have the time for colorful designs and drawings, which is why you may say German as I am, chose the design that is most time efficient, which is a bit sad because I love to be creative and draw beautiful things. But in the end, what do I gain from a bullet journal that I cannot keep up with? So at the moment, this is what works best for me. I had to find something that is easy to maintain, that doesn't take so much time to finish, that doesn't frustrate me more than it actually helps, and that really only deals with the basics, really only with what matters to me. But the book itself is not the only thing that I try to keep simple. For the whole design and everything I'm planning to do with this book, I'm only gonna need 2 pens. One to write, and the other one, this light purple felt pen, basically only to draw a line. Now that I'm saying this, I realize that it doesn't sound that exciting, but let's just dive into it. You know, the thing is, I feel that many people are interested in bullet journals, but they're kinda intimidated by what many artists and creative people online make out of them. So they never start because they feel like they cannot keep up with this high standard. So maybe this kind of style is gonna inspire some of you. It's really minimalistic, it's really simple. The mom kind of bullet journal. On the first page, I did this little drawing with a banner saying 2019, and on the bottom there's a huge anchor. Then there's a thick rope surrounding the anchor. I was going for a kind of rough, piratey look, and these were simply the things that came to my mind. And of course, I also added my name, which always kind of feels to me as if I'm bringing my bullet journal to life. I have yet to fill in the table of contents, always a bit too lazy for that. But let's start with the first page, the motivation, where I keep track of the reasons why I own this bullet journal and what I use it for. The text says, this bullet journal is more than just a calendar, more than just a diary, more than a notebook. It's supposed to help me organize my life, my work, my appointments, and my hobbies. It's supposed to help me make my life dreams come true. To be a good mom, to be a good partner, and to be a good friend. I want to remember both beautiful and dark moments. I want to become smarter and learn something new all the time. And I want to be a better person. This bullet journal is going to be with me every day. It's going to become a friend. It's my soul in a book. And then I spontaneously added a little drawing of 2 plants and a book. I just love this kind of tiny plant. It's also the only kind of plant I'm able to keep alive. So yeah, I think that's pretty. On this page you can see that I chose to write in my real handwriting, the one that I use every day. This has not been the case in my previous bullet journals. I always chose the capital letters only style because I found it more beautiful, but then again it was kind of a waste of time because I had to force myself to write beautifully, and that can be annoying. So this time I chose to go full me, full honesty, my real handwriting. I think that was the most difficult decision concerning this new bullet journal, but so far I'm not regretting it. I'm much faster in filling in everything, creating the designs, and I think it gives the whole style, character, and personality. My personality, which is what bullet journaling basically stands for, right? Also, I drew the mysterious one line with this marker. And yep, that's gonna be the only kind of color in the whole book. Next is the key, which is basically the legend for a bullet journal. I think I'm gonna add more things later, but this is what I was sure about so far. And then we have the birthdays. I wrote down the days for 3 months per page because I want to have enough space for everyone. And when you simply list the names, and then you meet someone new and the birth date is between the others, then the chronological order is not correct anymore, which is why I chose this design where things like that cannot happen. It's a waste of space maybe, but then again it's only 4 pages, so it's fine. I'm gonna add all the birth dates of people that I know here. For example, Eric's birthday, that's coming up in January. Again, normal everyday handwriting and a purple line. Now starts the actual bullet journal. I wrote down 2019 and the theme that I chose for it. The theme of 2019 is gonna be zu mir selbst zurückfinden. to find back to myself. And I drew these two curvy lines. They look like they've been cut, and they stand for the old me that I was and the new me that I want to be. 2019 is going to be the year where I try to connect these two loose ends. I want to look into the past and then make the best out of the future. Let's see how well that's going to go. Next is the January overview with tasks and appointments, and then we have memories. On this page, I'm going to collect everything that happened to me in January. I'm going to write stuff, I'm going to draw stuff. If I have a ticket from somewhere, I can collect it here. It's supposed to be a very colorful, creative page. And then there's my habit tracker. It was way longer in the previous journal, and I often didn't feel like keeping track of it. So this time it's really back to basics, and I only chose the very important things. My mood tracker also looks much different than before. I wrote down the days of the month on the left side, and then it says morgens, mittags and abends. Morning, noon, and evening. I'm gonna add a little arrow symbol to keep track of how I felt during the day, and then there's some space to leave a comment. Daily life, messy handwriting, purple line. Next are movies and series, where I'm gonna add the title and my rating. I usually use simple star symbols. And on the other page we have my food tracker. I'm gonna keep track of what I eat for dinner, because that's my most favorite meal and also most likely the biggest meal of the day. You know, just to have an overview of what I eat, if I could improve on something, to collect recipe ideas. It's just a cool page to have. The next and last tracker is new. I decided to add an I am grateful for tracker. Each day of the month, I'm gonna write down 1 or 2 things that I'm grateful for. I haven't used that tracker in the previous journal, and I'm really excited and curious whether or not I'm gonna like it. And the rest of my January 2019 setup is basically just a calendar. Every page contains 3 days with the weekday and the date. I'm gonna write tasks on the left side and a little diary-like summary of the day on the right side. I'm not sure about that yet, but I'm planning to add a little weather symbol on the top right corner as well. And then there are simply all the days of January in the same pattern. Same layout, same handwriting, same purple line. The last page so far is going to contain my cliffhangers, where I write down up to 5 questions that I have to myself in the future. What is going to happen in February? What am I most curious about, most frightened of, most looking forward to? And then there's a simple list of experiences, divided up in good and bad. Let's hope that I'm going to add more good stuff than bad stuff in January. And that's it. 2017 and 18 have been very rough years for me, so I really hope that 2019 is gonna be better. I feel that a new life chapter started, and I'm gonna begin a new bullet journal and hopefully invent a new me by connecting the past with the future. Alright, I really hope that you enjoyed this bullet journal setup video. What do you think of my design? Do you like it, or do you find it too minimalistic? Is it too messy because of the handwriting? Tell me what you think and all your questions in the comments. I wish you all a great day. I hope you had wonderful Christmas and nice time, and now all the best for 2019. See you next year. Bye!